Hello everyone, welcome to Laexcellence IAS Academy. This is the third part of places in news with respect to geopolitical regions, geopolitical tensions. In the earlier videos, we have discussed the Baltic Sea. Means in the second video, we will discuss Baltic Sea and the surrounding areas. We have discussed Scandinavian countries, Norway, Sweden, Finland. We have discussed Baltic nations, Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. Right? We have discussed other countries like Germany, Poland and Denmark. We have discussed Kiel Canal, right? We have discussed Nord Stream pipelines, and also we discussed the Israel and Hamas war. We have discussed the Netzarim corridor, Philadelphia corridor, and also discussed the Rafah crossing. We discussed Kareb Abu Salem crossing. We have discussed Erej crossing also, right? And again, and this particular with respect to, we discussed Green Line, right? So we have discussed the bordering countries of Israel, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Egypt, and also West Bank. Water bodies discussed, Mediterranean Sea, and also Red Sea in the south, Gulf of Aqaba we have discussed, and also Iliad port we have mentioned, and also we discussed the fort of Haifa. This is with respect to Israel and Hamas war, and very important regions of the Israel also we missed in the last session. We will cover in this particular video. That is this Golan Heights. This is Golan Heights, right? This Golan Height was part of Syria. This is Golan Heights, part of Syria. Means this is the northwestern part of Israel now. Means Israel occupied it in 1967 in the 6-day war. 6-day war means Israel occupied it in Golan Heights from Syria in the 6-day war and never returned it to Israel back. Okay. So Syria back. This is Sea of Galilee. This is Sea of Galilee. This Sea of Galilee is fed by the river called Jordan River. Jordan River. This is Sea of Galilee, and this is Dead Sea. This is Dead Sea. Shares border with West Bank, Israel and Jordan. Okay. This is the Dead Sea. Shares border with the Jordan, Jordan and West Bank and Israel. Okay. Jordan, Israel. And also this is the low land-based feature. Means the Earth's lowest land-based feature. Dead Sea. Here you are saying this Dead Sea is the lowest land-based feature on the Earth. Okay. You can note that. And this is Sea of Galilee. Sea of Galilee is also very unique because this is also called Lake Tiberias. This is the freshwater lake, and also this is fed by the Jordan River. We have already mentioned that springs and also Jordan River. This is the underground. This is fed by underground and also Jordan River. This is the Sea of Galilee, Dead Sea. Other two very important lakes with respect to Israel. Okay, this is Desert Negev. We have mentioned in the last video also. Okay, this is not Negev. This is Sinai Peninsula. Okay, this is with respect to leftover places. We have included it in this particular video. Okay, next we'll jump into Israel versus Hezbollah. Very important. One thing you should note about this particular Israel and Hezbollah with respect to places in news, that blue line. This is the blue line. Okay, means Lebanon and Israel doesn't have any formal boundary between these three countries. In 2005, UN established this line. UN established this blue line as a boundary between Israel and Lebanon. Okay, this is the north of the Israel. Can witnessing, this is the place where Hezbollah is very dominant. This is Hezbollah dominated area, means the south of the Lebanon and the north of the Israel. This is Litani River. Litani River recent agreement between Israel and Hezbollah. In that agreement, Israel demanded that this Hezbollah should vacate from this particular land, means the southern of the Lebanon, and shift to the northern of the Litani River. This is the Litani River which flows from the Lebanon and also merge into Mediterranean Sea. So this Litani River was very much in news when this deal was broke out between Israel and Hezbollah. When the ceasefire was broke out between Israel and Hezbollah, this Litani River was very much in news. Because this Litani River joins Mediterranean Sea. Okay, and Israel demanded this Hezbollah organization to shift to the north of the Litani River and vacate this southern Lebanon. Okay, this is green line you should note, and also Litani River which joins Mediterranean Sea. These are the points and facts you should know about with respect to Israel and Hezbollah. Okay, this is it. This is very important, you should remember. And next there's Syria civil war. This is very important from your prelims perspective point, and because the cities like Idlib, Aleppo and Kirkuk, these are already asked by UPSC in 2018. I think 2018 or 19. These are the cities asked by UPSC because Syria recently not, Syria is witnessing civil from 2011 itself. From when? 2011. Because very important reason civil war is that Russia means this Syria dominated by Sunni community. Sunni Muslims means majority of the people are Sunni and minority are Shia people. But the government was run by this particular community, Shia Muslims. This Shia Muslim community belong to Alawites. Note down that this is very important from your prelims perspective. Alawites ethnic community in Syria. Okay, Alawite ethnic community in Syria. This Alawites community belong to Shia Muslim community, and this Shia community was running government in Syria. But majority of the people in Syria were Sunni community. And because of this, and also the humanitarian crisis created by this particular Shia government was not tolerable by the Sunni community. Because of this, this Sunni community wanted to overthrow this particular Shia community. Many of the parties are involved in this particular Syrian civil war. This is the most complex civil war in the world, you can note that. Because this Sunni community is represented by many of the communities. One is the ISIS also involved in this particular civil war. Al-Qaeda involved in this particular civil war. And also Al-Qaeda backed other organization called Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. This also involved in this particular civil war. And also democratic forces belong to Sunni community are also involved in this particular civil war. These democratic forces are backed by Western governments like USA, UK. These countries backed the democratic forces in Israel to establish a government. But this Shia community government which was ruling Syria was backed by Iran and also Russia. Russia and Iran backed Shia community ruling. But recently this particular Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, which was affiliated with Al-Qaeda, but it is a separate organization, occupied this particular Syria. Means this expelled the Shia community ruling recently in 2024. Because of this, Syrian civil war becomes very important for your prelims perspective. And the major cities you should remember from prelims perspective, if UPSC asks places in news, that is Aleppo and Idlib, Damascus and Homs. These are the 4 cities you should remember with respect to Syrian civil war. UPSC can ask these places with respect to Syrian civil war. And the organization you can also remember, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. Okay, and ISIS, very major difference between IS and Al-Qaeda is that ISIS want to establish a Sharia law, means establish this particular Islamic state all over the world. ISIS want to establish Islamic state all over the world, but this Al-Qaeda want to establish Islamic state in Syria itself. Okay, this is the major difference between Al-Qaeda and ISIS you should know about with respect to Syrian civil war, which happened recently and it also happening currently. It's ongoing issue. Syrian civil war is ongoing issue, and recently this particular Hayat Tahrir al-Sham captured power in the Syria. Because of this, it's become very important, and we sent Operation Dost in 2022. India sent Operation Dost to humanitarian aid to Syria when the earthquake happened in 2023. Because Operation Dost becomes very important from your prelims point of view. Okay, and South China Sea. This South China Sea we'll discuss in the next video. Thank you.